Hello, I'm Rick Schultz and welcome back to Audiophile. The thing I wanted to cover today was this monster in front of me right here. What it is a CDT 100 Mark II Chandling CD player. It isn't really much of a stock unit anymore, as you can see. We've removed one of the transformers and replaced it with the waveguides. You might notice those waveguides on the ultimate power cable. It's the same waveguide setting as what we do on the ultimate power. And basically what it's doing is feeding the secondary of the transformer. So there's a primary of the transformer, that's where the input windings are, and then the output windings are the secondary. And so this is treating the secondary of the transformer. Now on the back of it, you've probably seen before that I had a stock power cable. So I went back to stock when I first set up the system and had run that for close to a month or so, just to get a really good feeling for what it sounded like with stock cables. I didn't do stock cables for the interconnects. I started off with a Reveal RCA. Then recently I moved up and put on one of our cables. What I've got on there now actually is the CT1, which is a discontinued model, but I decided that I would put that on there for the sake of being able to see just exactly what a more entry-level model would do. Now that's comparable now with the Reveal. So the Reveal is the replacement for the CT1 and performs approximately on the same level as what the CT1 did. Reveal is probably just a little bit better. So the player itself is tubed. It's no longer tubed. We bypassed the tube section and we built a whole new output section for it. So it runs on a solid state output section, and it's designed with very high current. And the reason for that is because we've got an amplifier that is wanting a fairly high current input. So the amplifier is one of our own that we're working on at High Fidelity Cables. And we've got a line of amplifiers that for power amps, for loudspeakers. This will be a headphone amplifier. So far I really love it, and we've had really good results, but they're not finished and they're not shipping out the door yet. We've got one amp that we're sending out now, just to have people put their ear onto it. But this is a really nice piece. There's a Trinity module over here with USB connection. That's something that we're looking at. There'd be a potential for that in the future. This is one of our first working prototypes of the Trinity unit with a USB. Back to the CD player, we've got an aftermarket clock in there that's worth about $550. So this is around $2,500 retail, the CDT Mark II. And we've got a $550 clock in it now. We've got the regulators throughout it were replaced, and we went from $1 regulators to something in the vicinity of about a $60 range for the regulators that are in it now. There's upgraded electrolytic transformers. Upgraded electrolytic capacitors, sorry. That's kind of funny. So anyways, there's upgraded resistors as well, the Texas Components 2575s. And we kind of went through the entire unit and did a full rebuild of the unit. And it still uses the same DAC chip. And the mechanisms for being able to run the CD and that sort of stuff are all the same. But besides that, we've done a lot of internal changes on the unit. I thought, since you've seen it sitting on my desk in a number of episodes now, and probably for a number of episodes in the future, I should explain just a little bit about this Chandling and what it was all about. There's been a few questions came in already. What is that CD player? So I thought I'd take a little bit of time to explain it to you. While I'm at it, I wanted to explain a couple of other things that are sitting on my desk normally. I've got the ATIS cart. This is the Rainbow. And this is just an amazing cart. Now, it's a fairly high-end cart, not in terms of the people that are using like $10,000 carts. This guy retails for about $2,700, so it's kind of an expensive unit. There's no doubt about that. However, it is a very good cartridge. And if you're looking at spending more, I don't know that you have to. The Rainbow cart is one of the nicest sounding carts that I've heard so far. And it outperformed other cartridges that I had that were very good, that were up in that $6,000 and $7,000 price range. So this guy here is a true performer. This is the Rainbow cart from Adis. This is Wynton Marsalis, The Magic Hour. And if you don't have this music, you really need to get it. It's jazz, and it's really well performed. The recording is just fantastic, and the music is just fantastic. If you're showing buddies your system, that's one disc that you're going to want to have in your repertoire so that you can really show off your system. It's just magically recorded. So the Magic Hour was a great name for it. This is another one I listen to often nowadays. It's pop music, London Grammar. And this one is If You Wait. That one I've been getting a lot of enjoyment out of as well. Also very well recorded, and kind of a lot of nice spatial effects in it. So that's been a favorite of mine. You've seen a number of times the Essence of Music. So we went through that. We've got a little bit of recording equipment over here. And then I've got my Audis headphones, of course. Trusty headphones that are normally selling on my little skull over there. He works as a headphone stand for me. And that's basically it for things I've got laying around while you're watching my videos. I thought I'd just take a little bit of time and explain some of that to you. Thank you very much. I'm Rick Schultz, and we'll see you again in the next episode.